I live with my mom. We were living in Maryland, and I just really hated being away from family. All my family is in Virginia. I just wanted to be closer to them. So we moved back thinking it would be temporary, and it wasn't temporary. I live paycheck to paycheck. I don't make bad money, but I don't make enough money to live in Fredericksburg and have my own home and raise my 2 children by myself. At the moment, I can pay for my children and do what they need and pay for their activities, but I can't pay a mortgage. I can't pay rent. It's very frustrating, and it's embarrassing. I would love to help my mom with more bills. She would love for me to help her with more bills. I'm usually late on something every month, whether it be my health insurance or maybe it's the cable, because I do pay for the cable in the house, or maybe it's the cell phone. I wake up thinking about money. I woke up this morning thinking, man, I just had to transfer money out of my savings yesterday afternoon again. It's really frustrating. It's a constant battle of choices. My kids always win though. If they have an activity, that's what we do. My kids need me, and my kids need the best that I can give them. They deserve better than I can give them. I have 2 kids. I work full-time. We live with my mom. I am Alice.
ALICE is an acronym for Asset Limited, Income Constrained, Employed. ALICE households struggle to afford the basic necessities such as housing, appropriate child care, food, transportation. These are tough choices that they're making on a daily basis. It could be students fresh out of college, off on their own, maybe trying to make their way in the world, all the way to single moms. But it could also be the retirees who now have to live on a different income and therefore have to change their standard of living. Our local Rappahannock United Way found out about the ALICE report from a lot of their counterparts across the country who were utilizing this tool. We decided to embark upon the journey of creating an ALICE report for the state of Virginia. What we found through this report is that about 39% of the households in Virginia are ALICE. It equates to 1.2 million, and that's pretty startling for us. In our region alone, we find that about 29% of King George residents are ALICE households. And believe it or not, we actually have about 55% in the city of Fredericksburg. ALICE households are everyday folks in our local community asking for assistance, if you will. Sometimes they don't qualify, and therefore they still need some support that we think that the United Way can help with.
I work at NSWC Federal Credit Union. I probably could go somewhere else and make more money and be able to afford more than what I can afford. But if I leave my job, I might not have the hours that I have right now. And it's more important that I am able to be here with them and be close to them than it is for me to move out of my mom's house. My bedroom right now is, it's a garage. So it has been converted a little bit. You know, there's carpet and there's doors instead of an actual garage door. But there's no AC in there. There's no heat in there. Hopefully it's a bridge where we can stay here and maybe eventually I'll make more money at my job and, you know, keep moving up, 'cause I've moved up some. And then hopefully at the end of that bridge, me and my kids will be on our own and have our own stuff. The dream for me is to have my own home in a nice neighborhood that my kids can call their own and they can tell people that's their home.
It's time to shine a light on what the real issues are and to take some steps in the right direction, all together to make sure that our members of our community are healthy and whole. We invite you to join us today. Contact the Rappahannock United Way, and together we'll build a stronger and more vibrant community in this region.